Have you ever seen a pregnant belly so big you can't help but stop and stare? You're like, wait a second, is she carrying a baby or maybe a whole basketball team in there? Well, grab a comfy seat, because today we're breaking down all the fascinating reasons why some pregnant bellies grow extra large. And here's the fun part. It's not always what you think. Some reasons are obvious, some are surprising, and some will make you go, whoa, I had no idea that mattered. So let's dive in. And I promise you, by the end, you'll see baby bumps in a whole new way. All right, let's start with the most exciting one. More than one baby. Twins, triplets, or even more. Think about it. If you're carrying 2 or 3 little humans, your uterus has to expand like a deluxe apartment. That belly grows faster, bigger, and rounder than it would with just one baby. And fun fact, women carrying multiples often start showing much earlier than single baby pregnancies. By the time most moms are barely showing, a mom of twins might already look 6 months along. So the next time you see an extra large bump, don't be surprised if there's more than one little cutie waiting to make an entrance. But wait, more babies isn't the only way a bump gets big. There are plenty of other reasons, and some of them might surprise you. Another reason for a large belly is lots of amniotic fluid. Here's a fun one. Babies don't float around in there for free. They're surrounded by amniotic fluid, which keeps them safe and cozy. Now, some moms naturally produce more of this fluid than average. Doctors call it polyhydramnios. And when there's extra fluid, it's like filling a water balloon with just a little more water. The belly stretches and stretches. Sometimes moms with extra fluid even feel heavier and more uncomfortable because of all that pressure. It's not the baby making the belly look so big. It's the baby's swimming pool. All right, so we've covered multiple babies and extra fluid. But sometimes it's simply about the size of one single baby. Not all babies are born the same size. Some come out teeny tiny, and others come out chunky little muffins. A larger baby, especially one weighing over 9 pounds, can definitely give mom a belly that looks way bigger than average. And what makes a baby bigger? Sometimes it's genetics. Big parents often make big babies. Other times it's nutrition or certain conditions like gestational diabetes. So yes, sometimes it's just one big baby stretching that belly to its limits. The reason number 4 is mom's body type. Here's something people forget. Mom's own body type makes a huge difference. Imagine a shorter woman with a small torso. There's just not much room inside. So even a normal-sized baby can make her belly look enormous. Now compare that to a taller mom with a longer torso. She can hide the pregnancy better because the baby has more vertical space. It's the same reason 2 women can be at the exact same stage of pregnancy. But one looks like she's ready to pop while the other barely shows. Okay, now let's talk about something you wouldn't expect. Mom's muscles. The number 5 is mom's muscles. Yes, believe it or not, your abs play a big role in how the bump looks. If a woman has really strong toned abdominal muscles, the belly tends to stay tighter and closer in, but if her muscles are weaker or stretched out from previous pregnancies, the belly has less support, so it projects further forward. That's why 2nd or 3rd pregnancies often look bigger sooner. The muscles just don't hold everything in as tightly as the first time. Number 6 is the placenta position. Now this one is super interesting. The position of the placenta. If the placenta is sitting at the front of the uterus, it adds an extra layer between the baby and the outside world. That can make the belly stick out more and look super round. But if the placenta is tucked at the back, the belly might look smaller and flatter. It's like rearranging the furniture inside the womb. Of course, it's not always about the baby or the placenta. Sometimes good old-fashioned bloating joins the party. Number 7 is gas and bloating. Pregnancy hormones slow down digestion. And that can lead to, you guessed it, gas and bloating. And bloating on top of a growing baby bump? That can make the belly look huge, especially after meals. So yes, sometimes that big belly is part baby and part last night's pasta dinner. Now we arrive at reason number 8, which is weight gain and fat storage. Here's another one people don't always consider: pregnancy weight gain. Pregnancy isn't just about baby weight. Moms naturally store extra fat around the belly, hips, and thighs to support the baby and prepare for breastfeeding. Some women gain more than others, and that extra padding around the belly can make the bump appear much larger. It's the body's way of building reserves for the marathon of motherhood. Reason number 9 is baby's position. Now let's talk about baby gymnastics. The way the baby sits inside the womb can totally change the belly's appearance. If the baby is stretched out with their back or legs pushing forward, the bump can look dramatically bigger. But if the baby curls up tightly or drops lower into the pelvis, the belly might look smaller. So really, baby's position is like a daily game of hide and seek with the belly shape. The number 10 reason is uterus growth in later pregnancies. Finally, let's wrap it up with a sneaky one: uterus growth in later pregnancies. For moms who've been pregnant before, the uterus and abdominal wall tend to stretch out more quickly the next time around. That means second, third, or fourth pregnancies often show earlier and look bigger compared to a first pregnancy. So if someone says, "Wow, you look further along this time," that's just the body remembering what to do. So there you have it. 10 different reasons why some pregnant bellies look extra big. From twins to tummy muscles, from baby swimming pool to good old-fashioned bloating, every bump tells its own story. And the truth is, every pregnancy is unique. Big belly, small belly, high belly, low belly, it's all part of the beautiful mystery of growing new life. So, the next time you see a mama-to-be with a belly that looks ready to burst, don't jump to conclusions. She might be carrying twins, or maybe just a whole lot of pasta. Either way, one thing's for sure: the bigger the belly, the bigger the surprise waiting at the end. If this helped you smile or learn something new, please do me a little favor. Like this video and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Tap the notification bell so I can pop into your feed with more pregnancy tips and honest bestie chat. I'm your pregnancy bestie, here to guide and cheer you on this beautiful journey. Stay cool, enjoy every moment, and never forget, you're doing an amazing job. You're a darling.